I feel like that because we had like 3 different angles until Justin decided he wanted to smack over drinks and stuff.
Completely wiped it from his memory. Look at him looking around. Not a clue. Not a clue.
Not a single clue.
Is this the same thing? This ain't the same thing.
So he's talking about when you came to my mother-in-law's.
I remember.
Okay. And we were talking, and you were like, Guinness!
I remember.
Alright, just a quick check. Is the light good, or should I adapt it?
I'll say that light is as good as or better than it's been before.
Alright.
It's a good observation.
Tell me. Better, worse. Where do you need to be? This is a place where it can sit.
Let it
you
sit.
guys can
It's
hear
fine.
me alright, innit?
I can hear you fine.
Alright, cool. Let's roll. Bunton.
Alright. Hey, this always feels weird. Okay. Yo! Welcome to Top 5, where we take subjects and top 5 them. I'm your host, Bunton, and we're here with Justin and Nicholas, also known as Justice of the Peace and Slick Boom, or Just Kidding and Nicholas Echo. I don't know what we're calling. Going by.
Wow, you went
today,
full government name.
It slipped out. Should I start again? Should I cut it out?
No, it's fine.
It's so funny, yeah. You started with going, hey, we're on this show. Doing this thing.
Yeah. You step out of your comfort zone, but you just always get pulled back in, and I don't like talking up there. So.
No, it was good, man. I thought you started off really well, and then I was like, oh, okay.
What, should I go back up? Should I stay up? Should I stay up there?
Well, yeah, why not? It's different. I don't, I was just like, whoa, okay, I'm involved. But, okay.
Alright, yeah, Justin, I feel like you're too loud right now.
Sorry.
I don't
He's
know if
got
you
real
turned
quiet.
down.
What happened?
Yeah,
What
I don't
did
know
you
if
do?
you turned down your volume, but you did something that was. Sorry. Did you just whisper? Was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, 'cause it sounded
It sounded really weird.
No, it sounded like I really fully diminished his self confidence, and he was like, "Okay, we're gonna take this down. Take this down."
When you're an actor, you learn how to use your voice in different tones and stuff.
Ooh.
Not to say you're not an actor, because you are. Obviously, I'm just,
No, it's cool. I can whisper to you, bitch.
All right, welcome to episode 4 of Top 5. I'm your host, Bunton, and we're here today with Justin and Nicholas, also known as Justin and Nicholas, and we are going to discuss.
I love it. Please continue.
We're gonna. Alright, so today is my turn. What we're gonna do, we're gonna choose a topic and we're gonna choose our top 5 in no particular order, but better than everything beneath it. I'm gonna kick it off today with supporting characters in a TV series.
Oh.
Supporting characters in a TV series.
Right, is it?
Wait. Let's get into it when we get into it.
No, so let's establish the rules.
We should establish it, because I don't. You know what? No.
What's on your mind, Justin?
I was gonna say, what is supporting to you? Do you mean the person who's literally just there, or is because most leads, like most people who are part of the storyline are supporting?
Okay, who's the lead in Friends?
There's 6 leads in Friends. Everybody's a lead in Friends, so there's no supporting character. A supporting character in Friends would be Paul Rudd's character.
Janice.
Janice is a supporting character.
Janice.
Ursula.
Okay, cool. So you're happy to have, like, for example, any one of those being supporting characters?
Those are supporting characters, but
Okay, so
cool.
there's certain shows. You have certain shows where they have the lead character. Now you have a supporting cast that are very close to that lead. But there's a lead character, so I don't want to.
Wait. Can we just acknowledge what Daniel just did with his hands? He just did magic. It was like there was a supporting character, and you have support, but then you have the leads, and it was like, holy shit, where did the rest of the fingers go? Okay, cool. You know nothing.
What?
Yes.
You know,
one person got it, one person doesn't like HBO. It's fine.
Okay, cool. Pardon me.
Yeah,
Okay.
shame on you, Bonton.
All right, listen. My top pick is an easy one for me. Niles Crane from Frasier.
Fucking get some.
Niles Crane.
He's on my list. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I feel
The man-
I feel like that show would survive without him.
He's
Yeah.
incredible. He is incredible. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so funny how it was so brilliant that man could be cast. That man with how they found him, and he looks just like he could easily be Fraser's brother, if not a very, very close cousin. They look so related. And his just the writing of his character is so perfect. How flimsy and weak he was, and how allergic to everything he was, and or not even he wasn't even allergic to things. He was just really over the top, like careful. And I love Niles Crane. And when he lost his temper and he was like, "How dare you!" One of my favorite moments.
Yeah, that was always a highlight for me. The how dare you would be like, holy shit, I feel it too. I feel like I did something wrong. And I feel like if you ever watched the whole show, his progression was just like, yes, you go through puberty, sir. Even if you're in your 30s, you go through puberty right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot that he had. I don't know why I forgot this. How do you forget this? The entire, almost all of the show, he was in love with Daphne, and then eventually they got together. But like the whole
And
Daphne thing
was from Manchester. Manchester, all up your M's. Hey.
When it wasn't cool to have British actors if they weren't villains.
No, but then they switched it up. She was a carer from the UK, and they didn't make her from London. Like, she wasn't Cockney or nothing. She was from Manchester, and she was just like she kind of, like, I'm not gonna lie, she kind of lost her accent a little bit because she spent too much time in LA or something. But in the beginning, she was super Mancunian, and it was just like, yes, you represent us, you unofficial second city, because as brilliant as Birmingham is, yeah.
Do not underestimate Birmingham. Don't talk down about Birmingham.
Did I say anything down about Birmingham?
I felt it, bro.
You felt it. That's your interpretation of my appreciation of Manchester. So how about you suck a straw full of healthy smoothies and leave me alone to have my opinion?
Didn't they have a running joke about not being able to understand her?
Yes, they did. They
I
did.
thought that was quite funny.
Yeah,
and
they
then,
did.
and
Yeah.
then and then there was an episode where there was like, I feel like there was an ex-boyfriend that came from Manchester, and they were having a conversation, and the both of them was like, "Oh, okay."
I actually quite like the granddad in the series as well.
Oh no! I really like the dog.
The dad.
The dog was a great actor. No, because the dog. They say don't work with children or don't work with dogs, but the dog, maybe there was like 2 or 3 of them, I don't know. But
I got a question for my actor friends.
Go for it.
When you're not talking about the actors and you're talking about the characters, do you still call them collectively the cast? Are the actors the cast, or are the characters the cast?
It's both, in my opinion. The cast, because it overlaps, because it's just like when someone sees Phil from EastEnders, he is part of the cast, but he is no longer what's his name, McFadden.
But I think when you talk about cast, I think it's a purposeful way of saying that you want the actors to come together to perform the characters, if that makes sense.
So that in that way, we're speaking about both character and actor.
But you wouldn't say to the characters like, "Oh, we need to get the cast together." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I feel like we have different opinions on this, Justin, because like if you're talking about the cast, like the cast is like everybody who comes in the end titles. So Thor is Hemsworth. Iron Man is Robert Downey Jr. But both of them are in the cast. That's my opinion of it.
Yeah, I get it. I just think I get it. I just feel like if you're saying, we want the cast of the film, you're talking about what actors are. You're talking about it outside of the frame of the show. Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like
So would you
cast
say-
of Friends? If we said, the cast of Friends,
You're talking about actors.
we're starting to think about the actors rather than the fact of Ross, etc. and whatever.
can I counterpoint you there? When you say to a fan of the show,
When did we start doing this? Excuse
yeah,
me.
because
Like, just talk it in.
No,
Just
because
talk.
I don't want to interrupt you. But if you will allow me
you'd never
to,
do that.
how about you shut your dirty mouth?
It's not dirty.
What I'm saying. Wow. Okay, look, we went somewhere else there. But when you talk about the cast, it's what happened, Bondon? Have you lost someone?
It looks like I might have distortion on my recording, so I'm just gonna have to record on my phone as well and cut it in or start again or something.
We won't start again. We're never gonna do
No,
that.
we won't start again. Don't worry. I'm talking about in the edit. Don't worry. Don't worry
I can
about
hear
it.
you
Just
all
keep
right,
going. No, it's not. The microphone is going to my computer and recording audio separately so that I can have that. I was trying to get a clearer audio. Here we are. Ho hum.
Ho hum. Oh, I was gonna say something else, but let's leave that alone. When you say cast, there is the professionals that see the cast as the actors because they know them when the camera stops. But when you also say cast, it's the fans that see the characters as the characters, not as the people that they are. So there's a
I can
bunch of
respect
people.
that as a response because I am speaking in. I'm speaking like we are talking about the show as opposed to talking within the show.
Yeah.
Now, like obviously, when you're in the show, you're not going to talk about a cast because you're not in a show. When you're in a show, you are in your life. When you're on the outside of the show, you speak about the cast. When you speak about the cast, you don't think about actors. You acknowledge actors. You acknowledge actors, but you're thinking about the characters of that show. If I think about the cast of Friends, I don't acknowledge Jennifer Aniston as anything other than Rachel. When I speak about the cast of Friends. Now, if I spoke about Jennifer Aniston, obviously I'm thinking about any role that she speaks about. But if I say the cast of Friends, she's Rachel.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, what would be the opposite to cast then?
IMDb.
Civilians.
Civilians.
What?
I said IMDb.
What would be its alternative as well? Like if you said, because if we're saying like the cast is essentially the actors that make up the people in a film or in Friends, for example, right? What would we say is the alternative? So when you think about cast, when you said cast, when you think about Rachel, you wouldn't think about what her real name was, right? So what would make you think of what her real name was?
I do know, but you do think about Jennifer Aniston, but you think about, the thing is, if I say the cast of Friends, I think about Jennifer Aniston as Rachel. Any other character she's played is irrelevant. The fact that she's Jennifer Aniston is almost falls by the wayside, but I have to say her name when you speak about the cast of Friends.
Right.
Who?
But the conversation you're going to have after that phrase, the cast of Friends, is more likely going to be responding to them as actors rather than them being the characters in the show.
Can I give you can I give you
That's
something
what
else?
I'm saying.
When you say the cost of something, it's usually Jennifer Aniston cast as Rachel.
So then I guess I'm asking the question again. Then what do you call the characters then?
Yeah. So what are the characters? The characters non-existent because they are the cast of Friends.
They're not the cast. They're the characters, but.
No,
they are the characters.
They are not. But how can you tell me they're not cast as Friends? Because they are the cast. They have been cast as this person who's going to portray this.
Yeah, but then those people are fictional beings, innit? Do you see what I'm saying? They are not beings. Them as cast. They're fictional characters. Essentially,
when you think about if you're thinking about the characters collectively, you're then psychologically at least going into that world and thinking about them as Ross, Rachel, Phoebe, Joey, individuals. Rather than
what happened to Chandler?
I didn't get this. I ran out of time.
I think like if you was to sit down and ask one of the actors a question like how does it feel being on the cast of blah blah blah, they're going to talk to you about their perspective as themselves, telling you how it feels. They won't tell you, oh, as you know, Rachel feels that da-da-da. Do you know what I mean? So that word saying the cast of is an indication of bringing us out of the show that we're seeing. Rather than you saying, what would Rachel do if so and so called her and so?
Can I interject?
Okay.
You can try.
I can try. All right. So and so cast as the cast of. What is that? Is it a verb or is it a noun?
Oh, I've got a question. I've got a way to.
Ask the fucking my question. Ask my fucking question.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know, bro. I don't know. What do you think?
Dickhead, you just took my you just took my line and then just fucking said, okay, yeah, I'm gonna steal that. Go on, Bunton. Say what you're gonna say.
If I ask you about, if you ask to see a picture of the full cast of the Simpsons, you wouldn't be looking at actors. You'd be looking at all the characters who are part of the Simpsons.
Animation's different now, I think.
Oh no, it is slightly different. I acknowledge that, but it's still a TV show. It's still a TV show. They're voice acting. They're voice acting. The actors are acting. The actors, not what?
I acknowledge it as not the same, but I asked the question. I'm asking about a technicality. Now, if we technically call the cast if I ask you for the cast of Friends and you give me the actors, and I ask you for the cast of The Simpsons and you give me characters, are you wrong to give me characters because you asked me for the cast? Are you saying that it's wrong to give me characters, or are you saying that it's just different?
Go for it, Justin.
It's a different genre. So you're talking about animation. So if you're talking about the cast of Simpsons, because they are being portrayed by drawings that are, they're real characters, right? I feel like asking for the cast of it, because they're voice actors, it's different.
So voice actors should be less respected. Is that what you're saying?
That's definitely not what I said. No one said that.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. I asked you the question.
I asked you the question. Is a straw man. You know what that is? It's just straight straw man. Nobody said that ever.
I don't know what straw. I don't know what straw man is. Is that an actor or is that a cast member?
A straw man or a straw man tactic is when you bring in something into a conversation that cannot be questioned because it's obviously true, in order to support your argument that nobody was having.
I'm sorry, sometimes I like to drink my drinks with straws, but I didn't think that's what I was doing. If you feel victimized by the question, that makes you feel uncomfortable.
You've done it again. He's done it again. What? There's the straw man
Nicholas,
again.
Nobody
said anything about
do you have a supporting character in a TV series? I regret the question now. Justin, Nicholas, Bob. So boom.
Yes.
Do you have a supporting character in a TV series? By the way, we didn't really go through rules because I wanted to find out if you guys were okay including animated characters.
Yeah, but then we just spoke about animated characters, and Justin just clearly said that they don't mean nothing in the grand scheme.
He's done it again.
In the grand scheme of action.
Did you hear the straw? The straw.
In the grand scheme of action, I'm just
going along. I realise you do this a lot. You do this a lot as well, yeah?
Can you put your chopstick down, sir? Can you put your chopstick down?
It's obviously a pencil. You've done it again. It's clearly a pencil.
You're shouting too much, sir. You're being very aggressive.
This is what I realise. Do you know what? I don't do this enough, and maybe I should. I don't be a straw man enough. Maybe I should, because
no, you shouldn't.
I feel like
yourself.
It's deceitful. It's deceitful to be a straw man.
Don't do it.
How is it deceitful?
I don't know, straw man. Tell us.
I don't know. First of all, I don't know what straw man is, so therefore...
Well, you do now, because I've explained it.
No, you haven't explained it in a way
Should
that I
Should you take a pause so you can watch a video about a straw man?
It's deceitful because you're presenting himself as somebody who he isn't. He doesn't want to have these arguments in this way. That's not the way he argues. He has facts to back up his points, and he should use those facts. Let's not bring these straw men into these arguments.
I mean, how else do you debate? You don't debate through falsities.
Hold on, wait. Are you talking to me?
No, I was talking to I was responding to what Daniel said. He's up there.
He was talking to the point.
Okay, so
Who's your supporting character, Bob?
no, it's not my turn. Justin next in terms of the grand scheme of things.
Is
No,
it?
it's
Last
always
year.
been
Did I
it's
write
always
this
been
wrong?
Daniel.
Oh,
Bond.
it is. Yeah. You're right. I wrote it wrong. Pardon me, sir. Justin,
No, I'm not.
do you have a supporting character from a TV series that you'd like to add to your top 5? Or
Off the top of my
in
head.
fact, to kick off your top 5?
Oh. Off the top of my head, I think I'll say Papa Pope from Scandal, because
Man.
he had some amazingly iconic speeches, and
Features?
he had incredible speeches, man.
Or speeches, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Not peaches. He had something. But yeah, he had some incredible speeches, and I think he was such a wicked, iconic character. Like after every episode, like people just kept commenting and talking about his performances, and also just his role as well. And that role was just it was dope, man. Just in such a series like that, which was, for what it's worth, I just don't think it's like, I feel like he wasn't supposed to be the supporting, like he wasn't supposed to be known as a supporting actor, a good supporting actor, but as it went on, he got a lot of traction and a lot of popularity. So I think it felt like they started to write him in even more so, and I think that's quite a good credit towards him or whatever. So yeah.
I have nothing to say because I've not watched a single episode of Scandal.
That's why my hand was up. I don't know who the fuck you was talking about, but I know Scandal was a big TV show, but I don't know who that is. Like I've seen
from the internet. That was great.
Yeah,
is it still going? Is it done?
What?
Scandal is still going?
I think it's done. Yeah, 2 years ago, I think it was done.
Okay.
But maybe you guys should watch Scandal though. So,
say his name again?
It's pretty dope. Papa Pope or Eli Pope. Elijah Pope.
Eli.
He was the guy who was in Terminator. The guy was like
What? Which Terminator?
yeah. So that's quite an iconic
the sex
scene.
scene? What
No, it's the first. It's the first one. He's the guy who makes the Terminator, the black guy. And
Can I just say? What it just sounded
have you
like.
seen Terminator?
I've seen Terminator, but what you just did was like, come for me if you want to live.
What's that?
Come for me if you want to live.
Oh, come for me, dickhead.
Come to me if you want to live.
Come for me, come.
Oh right, okay. Who said that?
Sweet Jesus.
Ejaculate in the name of your life.
Yeah.
Justin, are you alright? Like I feel like
What are you,
I've
bro? What
upset
are you saying? No, I've said. What is wrong with you, bro?
Come with me if you want to live. Yeah.
Come with me. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I made a joke, and you were just so furrowed-browed. Look at that little.
Because I was trying to understand it. You said, "Come for me if you want to live." I was like, "What are you talking about?"
So come for me if you want to live. In terms of Terminator, why is that so far away for you?
Because I couldn't. It didn't register. That's why.
Didn't register at all.
No, it didn't. No.
No,
And
it took me a minute as well, Bob.
Jesus, innit?
It took you a minute.
What's wrong with you?
It took you a minute.
So maybe you're the problem.
Oh, okay.
No,
Maybe
the joke
I am
was the problem. Just move on.
Maybe the joke wasn't that good. It's all right. It happens. Shit.
Justin, are you upset?
About what?
Oh my
Anything.
days.
No,
on.
I'm absolutely fine. I've had a glorious day. Nothing. So I don't know what he's talking about, bro. Are you okay? Are you upset?
Yes, I am.
What are you upset about? What's
I'm
up? Talk to
upset
us.
that you don't understand me. I'm trying to speak to you, and you just, like, we're not on the same wave. Can we get on the same wave? Can we fly?
Yeah, we're always flying, bro. But I don't understand what you're saying. I have no idea.
What I'm saying is, I feel like right now you're a butterfly and you feel like I'm a moth. Like we're flying in different directions.
Bob, do you have a character to kick off your top 5 supporting characters in TV series.
Who are you talking to?
Nicholas, Slick Boom,
Okay, character to
MC
support.
Sodium.
Oh wow, you went there. Oh, is that how you feel?
Cuts.
Oh, is that how you feel? Okay. I'm gonna say that as NA, non-applicable. Switched it up. Do I have a character? My character is... The name is unbeknownst to me, but you remember Deadpool?
The film?
Yes, the movie.
The movie? Okay.
Yeah. The ballad one. Negasonic.
What TV series was she in?
Let's try that again.
Does this have to be TV?
Supporting character in a TV series.
Okay.
Yes, though.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go for Jubilee. Jubilee, the firework lady.
You're not serious, are you? Are you serious?
I'm serious. I
you seriously
failed.
putting Jubilee as...
Yes, I failed, and I'm just
Do you
going
want,
for
do
the
you want some
nearest.
seconds to think about it?
Do you want some seconds to think about it? I wasn't ready, but okay. TV show.
Supporting character in a TV series. It is allowed to be animated, I think we established,
But not
as
films.
a group. No films, TV series. Supporting character in a TV series.
Okay. I am going to say... this is going to be so narcissistic. I'm going to say Nick Miller. Is he your main character?
Is he friend? Is that from
New Girl. Yeah. I thought New Girl, the main character, was her.
That's a
I thought
tough one because I feel like he is actually a main character. I
Justin,
feel like
have you seen it?
I was just looking on IMDb to see what you're talking about. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, is that what it was called? New Girl.
Yeah, that's...
Who are you talking
That's
about?
a
Which
tough
one?
one for me. He's talking
kinda
about
like
Nick.
Friends,
He's talking
isn't it?
about...
I'm talking about you got Nick and Schmidt. They're like they're
The one who
the
loves
best.
her off.
It's like basically like me and you.
No, yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I know what the show is, but I'm just saying, which character are you talking about?
the one that dates New Girl.
Oh, okay, cool. He's good. I like it.
But is he a main character or is he a side character? Because I thought the show was all about her and everybody else was extra.
It really didn't feel that way to me. I feel like it tried to be...
didn't.
It may have started that way, or it may have been intended that way, but it never came out that way. Or maybe it wasn't even... It didn't feel that way at all. That being said, I feel like we got her family. We didn't get anybody else's real family to as much as we got hers. Maybe she is the main character.
Because this new girl, she's the only girl. She had her best friend, but she was the new girl. That's why I would have thought they were side characters, not main
Alright,
characters.
I'll give it to you. Nick Miller. That's a controversial one, my friend. But Nick Miller from New Girl.
No, that was honestly like I'm sorry, like I wasn't ready. I had my thing in my head, but it was a movie, not a TV series, so I panicked.
Wait, are you saying that you don't want Nick Miller?
No, I'm saying I want it, but like I wasn't sure.
Okay, fair enough. Nick Miller, I'll give you Nick Miller. His character is really rich, which makes it feel like he wasn't a sub character, but there's a lot there. There's a lot there to say why he's worthy of a top 5 placing, but I don't think he's not going to get into mine at all, actually.
Okay.
Okay, I just thought of one. Sorry.
Hold on, wait. Did you really do the whole clippy?
He went right back to 90s.
I did.
He did the clippy. Boy,
This is going to be dead.
But obviously, this will only this is debt, bro. This will only work though if you guys have seen the show. So
Okay, all right. Look, I've got my number 2.
What's your number 2?
Nicholas ain't got much to say about Nick Miller. In fact, you didn't really say much about Eli Paul Bible, but here we go. I'm gonna go with Actually, Nicholas made me think of this a little while ago when he was on a rant. Phil Dunphy.
Oh.
Oh,
Go
wait,
on.
no, they're all main characters of that. He's not a supporting character. They're all main characters, aren't they? No, I can't have Phil Dunphy.
Do you know who Phil Dunphy is, Justin?
Oh, man. Alright, it
We,
doesn't matter.
we
'cause I'm
probably
not
should
having-
have. We probably should have had like a Netflix and chill, the three of us, with no chilling. So we're all
the
on the
problem
same
with
page.
Netflix chilling is nobody's actually chilling, and then Netflix and chilling are actually being very active. Anyway, I'm gonna go with Marie Barone. Do we know who Marie Barone is?
No,
Everybody loves Raymond, and in Everybody Loves Raymond,
is that the mom?
that's the mother-in-law.
She is. Oh, but this is where.
Sorry,
it
no,
gets-
she's his mum. She's his mum. Sorry, pardon me.
Yeah,
Not
no,
mother-in-law,
she's
yeah.
her mother-in-law.
Yeah.
But this is where it gets complicated. Is she a main character or is she a side character? She's there.
She is a
she's there
supporting
regularly.
character because it is Raymond's show, and she is more of a supporting character than Nick Miller is, because Nick Miller was right there in every episode, and I feel like Marie
He had his
Barone
own
showed up.
bedroom, though. He had
She
his
showed
own
up in
bedroom.
every. Marie Barone was hilarious. Marie Barone was sarcastic. Marie
But
Barone was
what?
funny.
Oh,
Marie Barone.
okay.
had
I'm not
great-
trying to sway you, but the dad, he came with the quickest quips, and he didn't come with them frequently. But when they came, they banged.
Not as.
I
not as
remember going to
brilliantly-
school ready for beef because of him.
Not as readily, not as ready as Marie Barone was. Her sarcasm, the heat that came with her sarcasm and her little digs at the mum. I can't remember her name. Is,
She's forgettable.
Ray-
She was the main character.
Ray's wife. But yeah, she was. I had a little like Facebook beef a couple of years ago, like Marie Barone versus Niall Crane, and it was close. And a few like people argued with me because I was like, Niall Crane is the best. Don't start with me. But Marie Barone is a very close second in my book.
You just thrown me for a spin. Now I have to reimagine my whole thing. Marie is good. Marie is very good. Justin, have you seen it or not?
Yeah, I mean, it's just but not as much as you guys. To be fair.
I feel like Justin's giving the HR answer. Like, yeah.
I mean, I know what the show is. I know who you're talking about, but I haven't seen it enough. Like how you guys have to say that to weigh in.
Okay.
Okay, who's next?
Justin's next.
Okay, I'm gonna go for Donald Glover in
Community.
Yeah.
That's another tough one. See, we're in the same world. Who's the main character in?
The main guy is what's his face? What's his name? The white dudes. It's all about him.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I
It's
know what you're saying,
I can't
but
remember
it's a
his name is.
community college. It's a community college. There's no
No,
community without the community.
Well, that's like but that's like Friends, isn't it?
That's even that's even closer than New Girl.
And you know what? Donald Glover wasn't the main in that at all.
No, he wasn't the main,
No,
but
he
he
wasn't.
was a main character.
But
There was six.
He was a supporting actor. Because the thing is with that show as well, he became bigger after the show, even bigger after the show, and then they replayed the show everywhere, which pushed the fact that it's Donald Glover was in this show. Like
But
it had.
I feel like but he's like it wasn't like nobody was like, oh, I really want to see Donald Glover. A lot of people just love Childish Gambino, so he had a different thing.
I mean, I only watched this after I knew Childish Gambino, but I didn't watch the show for him because he wasn't who I wanted him to be in that show.
Right.
In fact, I don't think he was my favorite supporting character in that show.
I think Abed was my favorite. He was the most interested.
I went through different phases. Like it was depending on how I felt. Chevy Chase for a bit was my favorite.
He was all the way through until he left. My favorite character of the show.
His character
because he was a dickhead.
Mate, when he dropped that line, he dropped that one line. There was a fat guy sitting in his chair. He was like, "Get up! You're stretching it out."
But but also, do you know, like, I think what was jokes about the Chevy Chase things, because if I remember correctly, as a person, he's quite known for being a bit like saying things that he shouldn't say.
Oh, was
so
he just being
it made
himself?
it funnier for me watching Community, where they were trying to hold, like, there were certain bits like, wait, is he about to be racist? No, all right, cool. Woo, we got away with that, and it was perfect.
The thing is, I would agree with you in that sense, because like sometimes they improvise, and if he was just racist, it'd be like, that's just his character.
Do you know his character name?
No, I can't remember.
Oh, I know it's something in Navid.
Oh, who?
It was Troy and Navid in the morning.
Troy. Who's your favorite character? Who's your favorite supporting? Are you choosing someone from Community? You think?
Yeah, I'd say Donald Glover. I think it's
character?
Donald Glover, because you know what? Because he I can't explain it, but like he kind of led with a lot of things in that as well. Where I think the other supporting characters, they had moments, but for a show that wasn't nothing to do with, it wasn't supposed to be about Donald Glover. He was just an actor in it. And then afterwards get replayed because of his success and whatever, and then we go, oh my gosh, actually he was good in Community. Like, I think that's pretty dope, and it's quite it's a good kind of like
I would agree with that, but then also I feel like they may have been like using his post Community fame to reignite.
That's what I said. That's what they were doing.
Okay, I understood it in a different way. I thought you were saying it in a way of like he was that great in the show, therefore they brought it back because of him as a side character.
Oh,
that's how I understood it. I didn't. I like, for me, I felt like it was a case of this isn't really going so well. Donald Glover is doing really good. Let's put this on his back. That's how I understood it.
So he left the show. He left the show and then went on and had success elsewhere, and then you started to see the show pop up again later. I mean, that's the way I see it, because I only saw it after him, but I think that's the way Justin just presented it. That sounds like what happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed his character. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the
I like the fact that he had a secret relationship with what's her name? And this is the thing. There's certain characters in there that you remember. Is it Annie?
Annie's boobs was the monkey, so Annie is the character.
Yeah, and they went to school together, but they ended up in community college. But I remember Donald Glover, and I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I remember him because I know him as Childish Gambino or because he's black. Because like if we take it back to Gladiators, I would always root for the black guy, and maybe that's racist.
I always paid attention. I paid more attention to him to Donald Glover's character because he was black, and it may have made me more critical of his character because I was like watching him. It made me uncomfortable seeing him be stupid in his role.
But he was so lovable. He was so lovable, and there's a case of he was innocently dumb. But like at the same time, it was just like, fuck, pick up a book. But then him and Abed's relationship was phenomenal. I feel like that's one of the best TV friendships I've seen. I think it's better than let's say Chandler and Joey. Because of the progression.
I'm gonna see if we can change a rule here. We're only 2 in, Nicholas only got 1 in, so there's room here for us to play about if we want to play about. And if you want to take somebody at your top 5, I'll allow it. If we look at the shows like Friends, where everybody is in the show, and there's no supporting, there's no lead because they're all leads. Do we call them all supporting characters then, or do we say they are a combined lead and the extra?
This
people
is kind of like my question before. We started this about what redefines a supporting actor, because you do get things like this.
Yeah. So,
it's like,
what do you want for this discussion? Do you want it to be?
It's your top 5.
You can't count anybody from
No,
Friends.
but we have to discuss between us, so we're all on the same plane.
I'm asking you for your opinion. What do you feel?
Who would you say was the main character? Like, if we're gonna do it like that, we would have to say that the main character in Friends was Monica, because we were always at her house.
What?
Who else apart from Monica would be the main character? Where did we spend the majority of Friends? In Monica's apartment.
We've spent the majority of Friends in Monica's shared between Monica's apartment and the coffee shop, but we spent the majority of our storyline focused on Ross and Rachel and their on and off relationship.
And Ross was
To
just Monica's brother until he developed himself.
I'm not having that argument because they were equally lead characters.
Okay, we need to take this out of the top 5 and have this recorded and have other people chime in. No, honestly.
Have another argument elsewhere in a separate platform.
Yes. Absolutely. Unpopular opinion.
The stealing of a show.
No, something like that, you know.
Alright, so we got Troy from Community.
I don't think...
What was that? Go on,
I was going to say, I don't think you can say that any of the Friends cast, the 6, that either of them are supporting actors at all. I think they are the main cast.
They are the main cast, yes.
I think if you it's hard to start calling them supporting actors. I think, but then in something like Community...
But this is where it becomes it just explodes, because you go to Community, you go to How I Met Your Mother, you go to, like, who's the main character of How I Met Your Mother?
Well, How I Met Your Mother's basically Friends, isn't it?
Ted is the main character of How I Met Your Mother, and that was his character narrates the show, and it's all about when he meets his wife.
Okay, but without the rest of them, would that show be a show? They're not supporting characters. Like, supporting characters
doesn't change anything, because you take the butler and Uncle Phil and everybody out of the Fresh Prince, and you don't have the Fresh Prince.
Okay.
His circumstances made the show, not him.
Okay, so in that sense,
they're still supporting characters.
I think we're getting too deep. We got, like, if with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, who's the main character?
The Fresh Prince.
The Fresh Prince. So everyone else in that show is a supporting character.
Yes.
Okay, so therefore, from that, we should take the rest of how we're going to approach this.
Well, from that, we can establish, or in comparison to Friends, you would say that throughout the show, throughout Friends, we focused on different storylines from different aspects of each character. The Fresh Prince revolved around the Fresh Prince, Will Smith, and occasionally focused on other characters.
I accept that.
Do you know what?
Sure.
How about everybody, whoever makes their suggestion, we beef them, and we say that's against the rules or not, rather than trying to establish the rules.
I think that's the best. I think, yeah, because in this one there's so much around.
You really like that hand movement, don't you?
I do. It just makes me feel so
I love
good.
the feel of my palms on my forearms and when they hit the backs of my hands.
I'm a savage, sassy, bougie, ratchet.
Oh, brother. Oh. Go on, Bob.
You know, that last bit was too much.
2.
That last bit was too much. That was mad disrespectful.
Number two.
Character supporting. Okay. I am going to say Mrs. Huxtable.
Claire Huxtable.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because she was such a strong black woman with opinions that supported her husband, and I don't know. What?
You really thought you were really coming across really ill prepared for this. Do you watch shows?
What the fuck are you talking about? We've just established the fact that we don't know who is the main character and who is the side character. We've just established that.
Yeah, what's I going to do with what I'm saying? You sound like you don't. You sound very like you don't know characters,
Okay.
you don't care, you're not.
No,
like you don't.
because
You sound very uncomfortable. Like your
I am uncomfortable.
argument sounded very.
I'm uncomfortable
Alright,
because I don't know where to come from. Like if it was a movie, then I could definitely say who's who. But we can't say who's who because there are characters that are constantly there, but they're not main characters. So therefore, this I feel like, and not to shit on you, but I feel like this is too vague of a topic for us to be specific. Because there's too much and ahhing, and is this definite or is this not? Like we can fight the opinions. If you feel like I'm wrong to say her, then cool.
No,
It
wasn't my point. No, the fact that you said it wasn't the point. Your argument where you just like you didn't sound like you.
I don't fucking know.
You didn't sound like you believed it. You didn't.
What do you mean? No,
you didn't sound like you believed it. You sound like you were just saying it because you didn't want to get cancelled. And I'm not gonna get you get cancelled. Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
So is there any other reason why you think she's a good supporting actress?
What are you saying? I barely watched it.
You barely watched it. I watched a lot of it growing up, and
Really?
like I feel like it possibly would have been Raven Simone's character, but I feel like I'm against her because of what I've seen.
So wasn't she like late on?
Yeah, she was a child. She was a child actress.
No, I mean, was she late? Wasn't she late on in the show? Like,
yes,
the
absolutely late on. But she would have been the definition of a side character because she wasn't a main character. She just came up every once in a while. She was a niece or something, or a grandchild.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like her position would have been better for that. But like having listened to her, like I think my personal issues with things I've heard her say have drawn me away from.
Man. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, if that's what it does to you, then it's cool. Sorry.
Yeah, but that's why she was in the first one. But I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. To be fair,
you're doing fine, bro.
Oh, is that a spliff or an earring? What the fuck is that in your mouth?
Headset. I should put it away.
Sorry, I just have to get up for a second.
Then the amount of times that
Justin's
you tell
got
your
ants in his pants, man. Why can't you keep still, Justin?
My back is killing me.
Oh, you in the back stretching? You're gonna put on a nice tight t-shirt again.
Oh no, wait, Justin, legs shoulder width apart, and then spin from the waist, left and right.
Don't you know what I was doing?
Yes, I can see you.
Oh,
You probably just got a gas scratch.
No, it's got my back's been playing up recently.
Okay, when was the last time you farted?
Not that long ago. I think I was here with you guys.
Okay, sometimes there's tension that builds up in your.
With us. I was here with you.
Yeah.
What is up? What is up, Boo? Because I don't. If I'm honest, I don't quite understand this Cosby Show one. I think because you haven't really explained it enough with the character.
It's because I don't know where to go. Like I've got a bunch of cartoons in my head. I've got a bunch of shows, but then I've got a bunch of people.
No, listen, cartoons are cool. We established animation.
Yeah, we
is
said
fine.
that cartoons are cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Barney Rubble.
Okay, now go on. Explain yourself and Barney Rubble because
Barney
I've got
Rubble
a feeling
was
it's gonna be.
It's gonna be the same
Barney
thing.
Rubble.
I don't know. Yeah,
he was a good father to 2 kids.
No.
He was always there for Flintstone. What is his name? Sorry, Frank.
Exactly. The thing is, you guys are saying it for me. He adopted a kid. He had like his own issues, but he was always there for Fred, no matter what. Even when like things were going wrong, it would be like, oh, okay, I kind of have to get home to my missus. It would be like, no, I have to be there for you, Fred.
Yo,
you're the
random question, yeah.
Which one is your favorite? Betty
Who do you prefer?
or Wilma?
Betty or Yo, I don't want to be like crude.
I'm not gonna lie.
Barney's wife.
I'm gonna say Betty.
Betty could get
It
it.
was Barney's wife, yeah.
It was always Betty.
Was it Betty? Is that her name?
Yeah, it was always Betty.
Them mini dresses that she used to wear.
No. But the thing is,
in
Justin,
the Stone Age.
Justin, you're forgetting that Wilma was wearing the same things as well. But Wilma we always saw her nagging Fred, so it was just like,
No.
No,
Wilma wore a one piece. Wilma
Wilma's-
wore a one piece. It was the one white all the way down to the bottom. Betty
Do you
wore
know
the two piece.
If I'm honest, I
Did
just
she?
didn't like Wilma's voice.
Is it her
It's as simple as
voice?
that. I didn't like
and,
her
and,
voice.
and the reason why you heard her
But you
voice
like
is because she
Betty's
was
voice.
she was constantly nagging. She was constantly nagging Fred.
Betty was calm, man.
There's a psychological thing in this. It's like Wilma
was
is the
calm.
troublesome wife that
Let me have
makes.
a look at a
'cause-
picture of
no,
Betty, man.
but you have to remember that Fred was at fault as well because he went to work. He came home
Oh
and
no,
did
they're
nothing.
both wearing a two piece.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. They're both wearing the one piece. Sorry, but Wilma's got it going up one side, and Betty's going up the middle. Got one of those dresses on.
A halter top.
I mean,
a halter neck.
no, I don't know what that means. I don't know
It
clothes
means
like
it
that.
goes up and goes around her head. A halter neck.
Goes up and goes around it. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's probably because I thought it was a necklace, but maybe it's holding her dress up.
Okay.
Oh, Betty has dots for eyes, and sorry, not Betty. Wilma has dots for eyes, and Betty actually has eyes. That probably because Betty looks a bit weird.
She's got the white of the
I
eyes.
feel like you were watching cartoons for the wrong reasons. To be fair.
Man, I swear,
that does change everything.
It's really gross of me. It's really gross of me, but it does change everything, innit? You talking about the eyes?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I'm curious to know what Betty would do for. Sorry, Wilma would
Justin,
do for me
did
if
you
she
just
had
Google
eyes.
it as well?
Mm-hmm.
Did you just Google the pictures of them
Justin's
as well?
been googling
Yeah.
through the whole series.
Yeah. I always Google. I Google everything though. It's just my thing, innit?
We have
Like,
the tools. Why are we
understand
using them?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's a brain for?
Yeah, no. Every animation I watch when there's like adult women characters in it, I always like. I'm sorry. You know,
Okay.
it's just.
Yeah, but I'm like back to the point because
Sorry.
we've gone off on a weird tangent and this sounds like something that I would do. But
Okay, sorry. Are you taking out what's her name? Clay Huxtable.
no, I just want to get this over and done with because I don't understand it.
Clay Huxtable or Barney Rubble. What don't you understand?
Shut up. Just accept that I don't understand.
It just sounds
If
like you don't watch shows. It sounds like you wanted to talk about films.
I do watch shows. Oh,
All right,
you
keep
just
it,
triggered
because you
me.
got-
I'm gonna
you've got,
I'm gonna
two.
keep them. I'm gonna keep them.
All right, so where
You
are
just
we now?
reminded
You've got
me
Nick
of
Miller.
Netflix. You reminded me of
Miller.
Netflix.
Okay, cool. You got Nick Miller. You got Barney Rubble from the Flintstones. Are you including Claire Huxtable?
Yes. She was a woman that I looked up to. She had so much integrity, and she was the support system of the family. Like, I don't know if that's an acceptable thing. Like, it was the Cosby Show. It was his show, and everybody else was around. I'm not gonna say like the children or whatever, because they were there from the beginning and they grew up in the show. But it was his show, and she was his support, in my opinion. And she
Okay.
was a good show of support. Like, I don't know if you've seen that bit when she's like, I'm not gonna make him a cup of coffee, I'm gonna get him one like he got me one, because we're a team, blah, blah, blah. Do you remember that conversation?
No.
Okay, so that conversation happened, and it was just a case of, this is what a household unit should be like. So,
Sounds
like,
dope.
and she was funny in her own way. Like, obviously most of the jokes came from Bill, but it was just her and her quick. She was so
Cliff.
quick. Huxtable, sorry, Mr. Huxtable, Dr. Huxtable.
It's a Clifford Huxtable. Do you know there's no Cosbys in the Cosby Show? Bothers me.
Oh,
The
that's a
surname's not
good
even Cosby,
trivia.
is it?
Yeah, that's a very good trivia question, Justin.
What is the question, like?
No, like
What's the
just
question?
just to throw someone away. Like, name all of
Throwing
the
people away.
Oh,
Yeah.
name all the Cosbys in the Cosby Show.
yeah, and the only answer will be Bill Cosby.
Or would it be?
Oh, what
he was
it be?
Dr. Huxtable.
Oh.
No, but then is it the cast or is it the actors?
Well, you get a point for one, or you get a point for zero.
Yeah, this is one of those up in the air things.
And
I feel like I can't do my little butterfly thing because you guys have been watching me.
My third character. My third favourite supporting character from a TV. I haven't actually thought past my two, if I'm being really honest. Give me 2 seconds.
So you're not prepared.
I'm not prepared, no, I didn't. You came with a list when you did yours, and I was annoyed with you because you didn't do any thinking. You were just ready.
You told me you said that we should come with our top 5 list. I don't get it.
I didn't.
Wait, don't just hand me off. Are you what? Explain yourself.
So, I can't say annoyed because annoyed is strong. Annoyed is strong. I was bothered.
Perturbed.
I was perturbed that
I listened to the rules.
No, because I asked you to come with a subject. I didn't want you to come with your actual top 5. I wanted you to discuss and come up with your top 5 while we were talking. But it's fine. You came with your top 5 and it made things run smoother than this is running now.
Yeah.
Because right now, Nicholas is stuck and I'm stuck as well.
Exactly. So I'm just looking at you guys like...
Okay,
Can
I just say I'm not stuck because I don't have ideas. I'm stuck because I don't know what the parameters of the rules are.
Okay, listen. I'm at it. My one, yeah. We can argue about it. We can argue about it if you want.
Go on. No, we're not gonna argue.
Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z, because I haven't watched much of Super, and he wasn't in Dragon Ball before. What's it called? Dragon Ball. Just Dragon
He's
Ball.
in my top 5.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that as well because I want this to end.
That's not why I'm doing it. He was actually going to be one of mine. So well done.
Vegeta for Dragon Ball Z with the transformation of his character from villain to good guy, but still being a bad guy while he's fighting for good, and his.
And it all changed when he got a missus.
You bastard! That always got me. That always hit me in the soul. Oh, when he smacked Trunks and killed and not killed him, knocked him out, so that he could fight Boo and blow up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know?
Yeah, he was dope. Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I haven't seen that bit.
That was in Dragon Ball Z.
Fam, after the 5 minutes lasted 4 months. Did you think I was gonna be invested?
After a certain couple years has passed, spoiler doesn't exist anymore.
You get me?
What?
There's no such thing as a
What
spoiler.
for Dragon Ball Z?
For anything, bro. Like if it's more than 5 years, yeah, sure.
Well over 10 years ago. I've been with Kylie for 12 years. Dragon Ball Z came out a long time before. There's no such thing as a spoiler after 12 years. It could all be 20 years.
When did Dragon Ball Super come out?
I don't know, but I'm not talking about it because I don't know it.
No.
So it's another straw man. See? Did it?
Oh, fuck off, dickhead.
But I'm just saying, it's what you do. It's your thing.
It's
your thing.
Is this a festival? I'm just going to set fire to the straw,
And
man.
in conclusion, Vegeta's Widow Peak made him really something I wanted to hold on to. I enjoy Vegeta. I enjoy Vegeta. I think we all do. In fact, I think what really makes him great is the fact that he's still a bad guy, but he's fighting for good, and that just makes him such a complex and brilliant character to watch.
I think it makes him complex as well because he knows that he's always going to be second best, but he doesn't want to admit it, and he always wants to try and be better.
And he admits it in really weird ways or in really subtle ways, but he's never going to actually.
I've been doing press ups in the dark for hours. But why is Kakarot become Super Saiyan?
And I think
the fact that he never called Kakarot Goku.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's just like, it's great, isn't it?
Oh, I never noticed that. I never noticed that. Hold on, wait. Yes,
that was his name for him. Nah.
But that was his original name. He was sent out to do shit, and it was like Kakarot. What was the other one called? Raditz. Raditz is his brother.
Raditz.
What was the big bald one?
Wow.
Aubergine.
Nappa?
There you go. What the fuck is a Nappa?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is a Nappa?
A pineapple?
The nape of your neck.
No, it's fruit and vegetables. Justin, stop it.
I don't understand how pineapple is fucking accepted.
Fruit and vegetable. Fruit and vegetable. All the Dragon Ball Z characters are fruit and vegetables.
Since when?
Oh,
I never knew
shit.
That's true.
Sweet Jesus. The planet
Wait,
is
did you not know that, Did you not know that?
No, I
either,
didn't.
Nicholas?
No, I didn't. What's Goku?
Justin didn't know that.
Kakarot
Goku
is a
isn't his
carrot.
name. His name's Kakarot.
Shut
carrot.
up. Really? Are these...
carrot.
Goku's his Earth name.
In
His
what
brother's
language is
name is
Kakarot?
Radish. His brother's name is Radish.
I never knew that. Bruh, that's mad. Alright, mind blown.
Reddit. His brother's name's Reddit's based on Reddish.
Fucking hell.
Did you not know that all this time?
No, never knew that.
Even his
knew
dad's
that.
name's Bardock, broccoli, Vegeta, vegetable, King
Wait,
Vegeta,
Bardock
obviously
and
vegetable.
broccoli?
Yeah, Bardock. It's a weird thing. Khalif. These are new ones like Khalif.
Are they in different languages or something, or just things that sound...
Maybe. I mean, I don't know Japanese.
So
Really-
Napa is a type of cabbage. Would you look at fucking that? This
Yes,
is
Napa is a cabbage. Napa is a cabbage. It's a bald head.
it's a type of cabbage apparently. I never knew.
So
any
I
of
think
this.
they're actually
Shit.
vegetables. And I added fruit in there because I wanted to say pineapple, but I think they're all vegetables since Napa's a cabbage.
Asparagus. Broly is broccoli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tarball,
So what's Bardock then?
a kind of root vegetable.
Oh, so okay. Vegeta's dope.
Yeah, I never knew that at all. Wow, that's mad. That's literally mind blown moment. Fucking hell.
I feel glad that we can share this moment with you, that you just discovered it.
Yeah, man.
Did you- Nicholas-
When I discovered it, I was mind blown. Huh?
Did you discover it today, Nicholas? Because you sounded like you didn't know.
What are you talking about? I was giving examples. Kakarot is carrot.
Yeah, because it
Raditz
made
is
sense when I said
radish.
it.
When
No,
I
I
was
think
giving
he
you
did
other
know.
names,
I think
when I
he
was
did
giving you
know.
other names
Yeah, go on.
of
That just
vegetables,
sounds like all you're proving is you know Dragon Ball Z characters.
all I'm proving is that I was on the same wave as you, but you're a dickhead. I was the only one that knew this.
Original matter. Yo,
Okay.
Justin, character number 3.
So my character is Tracy.
Sorry, did you both put Vegeta in yours, or should I just
Yeah,
leave you
yeah.
to say it?
Yes,
Yeah, I
Vegeta's
said-
in mine.
Boy, Nicholas is really trying to get out of this, isn't he?
I've had a long day at work. But no, Vegeta
Is
is a very
that
sick
what
character.
this is? Is that what this is?
No,
You've
I
had a
just
long
feel
day
like
at
I feel like there's no.
What's
I
up?
feel
What's
like,
up? Let's
What's
put
up
the cameras
with-
aside. What's going on?
What's going on is like I feel like there's a lot of like intensity between me and you personally.
From
like
where though?
I don't know, Justin. I don't
Do you know what it is? I think sometimes when I say something to you, or if I call you out on something, like I don't think you know how to. I don't know to react to it because I don't normally do it. So I think we call you.
retake your vows.
So I don't know.
He
like, I
says
don't
as he
know.
plays with his wedding ring, like I don't need you guys.
The
I got
wedding
my own
ring is
shit.
on this hand. You
So what
bitch,
the
and it
fuck were
doesn't
you
come off.
doing? What
I was
wait, so
taking, letting this other ring get air.
is that? Hold on, wait. So
Get air.
sorry.
Did you buy it?
Sorry, Justin. Can I just say,
Sorry.
like, do I know if your camera is reversed or not? Was it on your ring finger? The ring you were playing with? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Was it on your ring finger? Whether your
Yes or
camera
no?
is reversed or not is no knowledge to me.
I don't know.
The ring you were playing with, what finger is it on?
I have to ask you a question. Are
No,
you willing to
sure.
accept a question? Are you
No,
willing to accept a
no.
question?
All right, cool. Go on. I'm gonna be open-minded. Go for it.
Does my right hand have a ring finger on it?
Yes.
It was on my ring finger, yes.
Okay. So, show me both of your ring fingers, please. So fuck you dickhead. How the fuck am I supposed to know when cameras are sometimes reversed? You're an idiot. Shut up. Me and him was in the
really-
middle of a conversation. Shut your mouth. No. You
don't like being
interjected.
wrong, do you?
No, shut up.
You really don't like
No, I
being wrong?
don't. No, I don't. Especially if we were in the middle of an intimate conversation. We were about to make a breakthrough and you fucked it up.
Let it be, man.
I don't even know what just happened, but you just went quiet.
So number 3. Am I doing my number 3? Can I do it now?
You can do your number 3, and I think I might have to go after you because Nicholas has got 4 now.
Yeah. So my number 3 is Tracy.
Excuse me?
Tracy.
Oh, Tracy, go on.
Tracy from Atlanta. Have you guys watched Atlanta?
I have
I
not
watched
seen
Atlanta.
a
Who's
single
Tracy?
episode.
So Tracy, yeah, he might be one of my favourite supporting actors. Tracy is
Tracy.
his name's Chris Davis. He's the guy who is the friend of Paperboy, who lives in his house, and he's the one who went to prison. And he's always got the
Are you in
do-rag
season
on.
2? Because I only watched season 1.
I have not watched anything.
I think is he in season 1? Maybe,
I don't remember
maybe.
anybody else living in the house apart from.
So basically, he's like he's come from jail basically, and like he's been let out, and he lives in the yard. He wears a do-rag, and basically he spends most of the season trying to get a job. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, nah, I never saw that.
Oh
season 2.
man,
I'm really meaning to watch season 2.
That was mean, Daniel. That was mean.
Yeah. No, it's alright. If you haven't seen it, it's cool.
He did his typewriter thing where it was like, yeah. He was like, oh, really? No.
So I wasn't going to bring it up. But seeing as we here,
I really thought you was going to get him like, oh, yeah, I know him. Yeah. No.
you know what? You guys have to watch it. Yeah, you have to watch it.
I'll watch it as soon as I can.
I don't know where. I don't think we should say where we're watching it on this. If this is going out, but
it's on Sky.
It's on Sky.
It's on Sky.
Yeah.
If you can get the
It's Sky. No, it's in the house. It's in the house. It'll be there.
I want to say Sky Atlantic, but that sounds too easy.
It's on Now TV. So
it was on HBO. It was on HBO. So
this character, he has like one of the perfect comic timing that I've seen in a show. In a what do you call it? It's not a sitcom, really, is it? But he's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And do you know what? He's such a supporting actor. He's not one of the mains. But every time he's there is chaos or madness. And because he has that jail mentality, like he's just like no one else in the show. So he just doesn't give two fucks. Oh man, you guys gotta see this, man. Like I don't want to spoil it for you. I don't want to spoil it. Like you just have to watch it.
The thing is that little eye roll that you did. I saw you watch a whole episode in your head and it was like, yeah.
Oh man, like because tears are coming to my eyes because I'm just remembering. Like I'm just remembering a couple scenes. He got me, man. That guy. Can
I honestly just say to you, thank you for not spoiling it because I know how much joy it brings to you. And
it doesn't bring me joy to spoil. But I
no. Listen to me. I didn't finish.
Mamma mia, go and finish.
I said I know how much joy it brings to you, and I know you would want to share, but you held back. That's why I was saying thank you for not spoiling it. So when I see it firsthand, and then I can be like, oh, this is the Justin eye roll moment.
There's quite a few, but all right, okay. I'll tell you what. I'll give it to then for the process of this because you guys have seen it or whatever. Lakeith in that show as well, wicked supporting actor. Yeah. He's dope. He's the guy. Have you seen any of it, Boom?
No, he's not.
I may have seen something on Instagram where there's somebody giving another somebody compliments and saying, "I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a better week." Is that from Atlanta?
No, that's from a film, and it's brilliant. But that's the same character that you're talking about. Same actor.
I know the actor.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Lakeith Stanfield, he was the one in Get Out, the one who.
He knows the character. He knows the actor.
No, this is for the audience. This is for the audience.
Yeah. So
pardon me.
In Atlanta as well, like he's dope as well. Like as basically a weed head. Like he's wicked. Him or Tracy, and I'd give it to Tracy just because he is a smaller role. But Lakeith is a bad boy in there as well, man. Actually, so is Paperboy, because Paperboy is essentially a supporting actor as well.
So is that your 4 and 5?
No, I'm just going to say the supporting actors of Atlanta.
Honourable mentions?
We haven't finished yet.
No, I'm saying those are his... I'm just saying those are his honourable mentions.
Oh, yeah. Got you. Thank you, Dan. Yeah. I get it now.
Okay, so my number 4. I'm really... Yeah. Oh, man. Do you know what? Gus Fring. Augustus Fring from Breaking Bad.
He's a lot like Eli Pope, you know.
You're a dickhead, because now I'm done. I'm done. That was going to be my final.
Is it?
I have nothing to say. That was going to be my final. Oh my gosh.
Such a dope character, such a surprising character. When he killed that guy in the lab, the lab assistant, just out of the blue, just switched and slit his throat and did whatever else he did to him. I don't remember specifically.
Hey, spoiler alert. No, but Breaking Bad is within the last 5 years, no?
No, Breaking Bad finished in 2008, 9?
Really?
No, either 8 or 9 or a stretch 2010. We're in 2020 now.
Fuck it. I'm not trying to protect people anymore. If they haven't seen it, they haven't seen it. But fucking...
Yo,
but,
so
yes, his
very subtle and gradual introduction, his calm demeanor and his what's it called, his professional attitude, his complete switch when he killed that guy, the ruthlessness when he took them, held them prisoner and made them do the stuff in the lab and whatever, the way he died with the half face, the two-face thing, that'll mercy.
Okay, can I just pause you right there real quick? Like, when I said I'm not gonna try and do it anymore, you just went through the whole fucking seasons. And
What? Are you done? You done?
You just went through the whole fucking shit.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. There's nothing else I can do. It's like, oh yeah, it went from this to this to this to that. Whoa. It's going to be such a great show for you to watch without knowing what's going on.
Yeah. Gus Fring, Breaking Bad, that's my number 4.
That's my number 5. Okay. So,
okay, that's your number 5?
Yes, he was definitely the one I was gonna say as well. Like Jesse is a main character, no?
Yeah, it's hard to
No, he's definitely a main character because without him,
he was there from the get-go and he was there all the way through. But the story focused on Walter White, so it's hard. I was tempted
Walter
to talk
White
about him.
Yeah, Walter White wouldn't have gone through what he went through if he didn't know.
I know, but Goku wouldn't have gone through a lot of the stuff he wouldn't have gone through if Vegeta wasn't there.
Goku's a dickhead. Goku's an absolute dickhead. He's an absolute dickhead.
Yeah, but he's still the main character.
But he's still a dickhead. Krillin could have been the main character, but he's not strong.
He wasn't the main character.
You're right. I have no legs to stand on.
So funny.
Out of mercy. All right. Is that as far as you're gonna go?
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to your voice, but you just dipped out.
I didn't hear him either. Yeah.
It's a talk on it.
What? Okay, you're back now.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, he went from the kind of sort of blackish Spanish guy, and it was like, I don't know what you are, sir. And it was like he was like a jerk burrito. Where is this dude from? Because his name's something like Esperito. No, he's Afro Latino. There's a bunch of.
Which one though?
I don't know. Despacito.
Is he Dominican?
Slow down. I don't know. Let's just say he's from Cuba.
What's his name?
He's American. He's American. That's all that matters. He speaks Spanish and he's black. He's American. He's Afro-Latino. Like, he's Afro-Latino American.
Yeah.
He's a dope actor.
Because we need to get this sorted out before we get blocked for being not PC or racist.
I'll talk about block before I upload the single episode. By the way, anybody watching this?
Where's he from?
Oh man, I might have drunk too much.
Are you drinking straight?
Nah, this is whiskey and sarsaparilla again.
So why are you drinking whiskey like you're all over 40?
I got 4 kids, damn it! Life is hard out here.
I got 10% for each kid.
Oh man.
I think I got one.
All right.
I think I got one.
You got one.
Yeah, I think I should have started.
Drop it on me, player.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for it. Are you ready, Bob?
I'll never be. Like, my phone's vibrating, but I'm using it for light, and I'm just like, who's messaging me? Is it mum telling me to shut the fuck up? Is it my missus? I don't know. I'm gonna risk it for you guys because I love you.
The light is making minimal difference. If you need to look at your phone, go for it, man. And if that's the reason why you're not interested in this episode as well, look at your phone.
No, my phone wasn't buzzing the whole time. It was just a case of I had a bad day.
I mean, don't aim the light at the camera though, but...
Well, you didn't tell me that it was still on, did you?
Justin. Number 4.
Omar from The Wire.
Omar from The Wire. Classic show. Highly rated, highly loved. I've never seen it.
What? Really?
I will. I saw like an episode, and then Kylie came home. It was like, I didn't watch anything without you.
Wow, that is so real. That is so real. I resonate with that. But
don't leave me.
So you know of Omar, but you've never seen a whole episode.
No, Steph. He's the Scarface dude, isn't it?
Yes. As in, he's got scars on his face.
Yeah, I was saying.
Not
He came from Cuba.
Cuban dude, no. Like,
say hello to my little friend.
He's got like a massive scar on his face, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the biggest gay gangster in the world.
Gay gangster? Is he gay in the show?
No, I said okay gangster.
Okay. Are you saying there's something wrong with gays? They're not okay?
No, I tried to reel it back in after I gave you a spoiler, you dickhead.
Yeah,
he tried to. Yeah, but then he just made it so un-PC and was like, you saying it's wrong with homosexuals? Because I'm cool with homosexuals. I think
it was I think, to back up on the reason why I say it's him, is because his role, like, I think he came later on in the seasons, if I remember correctly, but it was such a significant, like, role. He was so dope at it. I felt like you got people talking about the idea of someone being so road but also gay and whatever, and getting people talking about it. And I just thought it was so interesting, a character, and the whole like Omar's coming, yo! Like everyone was shook when they saw him. Like it was just yeah, man. It's another thing you just got to see. Like I think
that is one thing that I saw before I saw anything else. I saw that clip that said Omar's coming. Everybody ran the fuck out. He was just walking. He was just walking down the street with a stick.
And then he became such a likable character as well. And then, like, he just loved off this one guy in it as well. And like, he was just dope, bro. He was just everything was just dope. His whole character arc was dope. And you just you got it.
Justin, I want to ask you questions about it because I know you know more than I do, but I know more than Daniel does. But I don't want to ruin it for him.
I don't care about spoilers in this world.
Was Omar in love with the undercover? Fuck off, Daniel.
No, he wasn't undercover. No.
Okay.
No.
Have you ever seen the show, Nicholas? What the hell is that?
But it's something that happened.
No, I haven't. I saw him
to that lover that was just mad and it was heartbreaking. But yeah.
I appreciate the selection because the name Omar, you say Omar, I think Breaking Bad. The Wire, and his name carries weight. And I haven't seen the show.
Yeah.
I've seen one
episode.
He doesn't come in till later.
I might be wrong, but he had this. He always used to walk around with this shotgun.
It's called a stick. It's called a stick. Yeah, when he had the trench coat, it was like, do I have it? Do I not? Fuck with me. Try.
And he refused. And he refused to swear. Like it was just mad.
Swear. He
refused to swear. He didn't want to swear. Like this guy was terrorizing people, sticking them up for fun. Yeah. He didn't want to swear.
I respect it. It sounds like my brother.
I thought Simeon straight away. I'm not gonna lie. He's like, I'm not gonna use any bad words. Just know how I feel, innit? But the thing is, the reason why I didn't say anything,
light out lefties and everything, and
lullaby left.
lullaby lefties and doesn't cuss. Doesn't cuss.
Yeah. But the reason why I didn't say it out loud.
He's left-handed.
Oh.
He's a southpaw. Jab, jab. Lullaby lefty.
Right, gotcha.
He's putting dudes out.
I gotcha.
He has done, or allegedly has done.
Wait. You need to watch your phrasing, because the reason, this is what I'm saying. The reason why I didn't mention his name is because Omar's gay.
You did say his name.
I didn't mention his name. You mentioned his
I
name.
said
I'm
my
holding
brother.
on to your. I'm holding on to your
said
cell codes. Okay.
I thought of Simeon. Yeah, it's true. That's funny.
Now Justin said his name, and I've not said anything.
But he said his name already.
Everybody's getting knocked out.
Everybody's getting knocked out. You said it without saying it. I said it out loud because you said it. And he's my brother too. Shut your mouth.
I've got to pull some big brother stuff out of my ass just to try and get some respect. Hey!
The thing is,
You put your hands down. I'm your big brother. Anyway, go on.
Let us
do you
know how that
remember?
goes.
Were you there that time I taught Simeon a lesson?
I can't even translate it. I can't translate it, but it was a good joke that you told at that time. Justin, continue.
No, I'm done.
No, you're done. All right, so we're all on 4, yeah? I think we're out. 1, 2,
No,
3,
5.
4. Yeah. Oh, you on 5? I was about to get you to do your last one. Okay, so I'll just ask you, Nicholas. Are you happy with your 5? Now, I'll repeat them to you. You have Nick Miller from New Girl, Barney Rubble from The Flintstones, Claire Huxtable from The Cosby Show, and you have Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. You also have Gus Fring from Breaking Bad.
I feel like majority of mine are gonna stay. I just need to do a quick roundup in terms of solidifying. So in terms of solidification, as you can probably tell, I'm waffling to try and oh, what the fuck? I went to Netflix to try and remind me of something, but it doesn't look like anything like it's not helping me at all. It's not helping me at all. There's like, do you remember back in the good old days when it used to say continue watching this and they could tell you everything that you've watched? Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with my list because I can't. I just can't right now.
Okay. All right, then, cool. All right. I'll go then. Yeah?
We lost you microphone-wise.
You lost me again. Justin, you hear me?
Yeah, we're back. You're back.
You hear me?
I think when you move your head too much, like the connection comes out maybe.
I hear you. I understand. And I'll try to make sure that it doesn't happen again. My number 5.
No, you live your best life.
My number 5 is Carlton from no, wait, is it Carlton or Uncle Phil? Or is it
That was so anticlimactic. You fucked it. Do it again.
Okay, so after much deliberation, the judges and I have come to our conclusion, and we believe that the number 1 supporting character from The Fresh Prince. Now, I'll just let you know that we decided The Fresh Prince was probably the best show to go for because I felt like it had strong supporting characters. We felt that the top... I'm waffling, I really can't... I'm going with Uncle Phil.
Wow,
Philip,
oh my gosh, that was worse than the first one. That was so much worse. So it's such a big build up, and it's like, fuck it, I'm tired of talking. It's like, Uncle Phil, look.
Things I
Philip
disagree.
Banks for The Fresh Prince
I disagree.
That's his opinion. What's your opinion, Justin?
Oh, I thought that he said that we all decided.
Oh, okay. No. What,
Okay.
you're going to say DJ Jazzy Jeff?
No, I was gonna say Jeffrey.
Oh, quick quips. Oh, shit,
Do you know
Daniel, what are you going to do? Holy shit.
I wouldn't call Jeffrey a great supporting character.
Eh?
Or as good a supporting character as Uncle Phil or Carlton or even Ashley or even Aunt Viv. In fact, I think Aunt Viv is probably the better competitor to Uncle Phil than Carlton is. I wouldn't say he was as up there with them
Which Aunt Viv?
Lord of mercy.
They both had different actions,
Chocolate
though.
Aunt Viv. Not Caramel Aunt Viv.
Okay.
Because Jeffrey, he stepped in, made a slight remark, and stepped out. He wasn't as involved in the stories or what was going on. He occasionally was, but his character was a lot quieter than the rest of the characters. He wasn't as wordy.
Do you know the amount of times that Jeffrey just walked into a room, looked around, and walked out, and everyone was busting up? Because
Yes.
that's sometimes all that he needed to do.
I know.
He was a great observer. He was like the audience.
And I appreciated
With
it.
shade.
And don't
I don't
look
think
at
you did
this
appreciate
as, Don't look at this.
You
Don't
basically
look at
called him a
this.
small part. Like it's
Well,
quite
it didn't have
offensive,
a
actually.
small part, but as far as the supporting characters go, he was very rarely given a storyline.
Because
Maybe
I think
twice
that
he was
kinda
given
makes
his own
sense.
storyline.
Well, we had the whole thing with his son, and then when he won, he apparently won the lottery.
That was like the beginning of an episode, and that was the end of it. That was before the credits. That
No,
was
the one
before
where,
the song.
remember he wanted to
He won the
leave.
lottery. He thought he won the lottery.
Okay.
They
I'm glad
pretended
you
that he won the
corrected
lottery.
yourself.
Yeah, but then
And
remember they fooled him, and I swear he said, "All right, well I'm leaving anyway,"
Yeah,
and he
and that
wanted
happened.
to roll out.
Oh, no. That was when his son came and he was going to go with his son to England or something like that.
Then I swear there's. Oh right, okay, yeah. But you know, I don't think that the idea of the fact that he hasn't had that many stories makes him less of a supporting actor. But that's because
I don't think
of
he's
the
less
role.
of a supporting actor. I think he is a supporting actor. I think that makes him more of a supporting character, and it makes the Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv more closer to being lead characters than what's his name? Jeffrey. I repeated Carlton in my head so many times just then. Yeah, Jeffrey is he's more of a supporting character for that reason, and he just has less of a
You
rich
just don't wanna give
character
it to
to cling on
You don't
to.
want to give it to him.
For
don't wanna
those
give it to
reasons for the reasons that I'm giving you, I don't feel like he deserves that.
They're not good
role.
reasons.
I feel like he is as good, or not good. No, good's not the right word. He's a great supporting character, but he doesn't have much character in the show. We're not given as much. We're not given as much to cling on to. We are given his quips,
Really.
and they are
Old
good.
Jeffrey from Fresh Prince. You don't know his character.
To be fair, in Daniel's defense, I do not know his character. I know that he cares for everybody that is in the household, but
That's questionable. The whole time he was paid to be there.
No, he was invested. He was invested more so than just what the finance was providing. But I would say that I know
deeply
more
about butlering.
I know. He didn't care about that.
He took butlering with pride.
No, he didn't. He was like
He was very prideful about the butlering industry.
He did. Do you remember when he went to that whole Butler Rave thing?
Okay, but how many times did he disrespect the Bankses?
Okay.
That's not a butler. That's not a butler.
That's a different question, though.
No, but if you care about butlering, you would never ever do that.
I think you're putting assumptions on what butlering is. I don't think he
Okay,
went to butler school
so how
and
can I be
understood
putting
how.
assumptions on it and you guys aren't?
Because he cared about butlering we knew he cared about butlering because of the way he spoke about butlering. You're taking a characteristic that he has and associating it with butlering. He's speaking about butlering.
But if you care about butlering, would you disrespect the butlering by being disrespectful
I don't know, I'm not a butler.
I don't
know. And I didn't study butlering.
But there is a difference. Like, you can care about butlering and still be shady.
In any job you have, you can care about it and still be disrespectful. If you care that much about butlering
oh, you're making a good point here, Nicholas. I agree.
I don't know. I don't. You can suck a dick. I don't know if you're being genuine or not.
I'm a married man, sir. Please, would you refrain?
Okay.
I shall be sucking no dick, sir.
You will suck a toe. Suck a toe. That's heterosexual, and I hope one ends up in your mouth by accident.
Only if she asks. Go ahead.
You weirdo. Like your discussion.
Let's not focus on me. We're speaking about what's his name? Jeffrey now. Go
and
ahead.
His respect for butlering.
Yeah.
How many butlers do you know that openly disrespect?
I don't know any butlers, sir. I know no butlers.
Okay, so how do you know that his respect for butlering is that high?
The way he spoke about butlering. The way he spoke about butlering.
The way he spoke about it. I can
He's
speak
very
about.
proud about it.
Okay, cool.
He's very
I can
proud
speak.
about it. He had
No.
You can't say no, don't say anything. What? Go on, say your thing.
I can.
Alright, cool.
Did you both cut yourself off? Cut each other off?
I was just like, okay, cool, go and do your thing. I was like,
is he going to talk over me then?
Stopped.
Yeah, no, I said no. He was still going. I was like, I don't know what
I
going on
stopped
here.
actually. I stopped because you said no.
Yes.
He wants to speak. Go on. Speak,
Yes. You're right.
Remember, your argument is with Daniel, not me, by the way. So go on, continue.
And in conclusion, Philip Banks is the best supporting character in
Boom, there goes the
Prince.
dynamite. No. I'm going back to my no.
Go on, make it point.
No, because you guys just shut the fuck up and let me talk in it. What I'm saying is,
just say what you're trying to say and let us hear it.
Just stop interrupting me, and I will.
Alright, then, cool.
Alright, so
just
you
make
guys
sure we don't get in your way, man. Say what you're trying to say.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna email you so many spam. You guys are talking about his respect for butlering and parties that he went to because he was so proud to be a butler. Fuck you, Daniel. What I'm saying right now is you guys seem to feel like he held butlering in such high regard. He was good at his job. Are you not good at your job and you still fucking slack off and you still disrespect
we
your
didn't
managers?
speak about how good he was at his job. We spoke about how much he cared about the job. He spoke about the way he spoke about the job. He held it in high regard.
He held it in high regard.
Yes. Hey, this is the assumption we make from what he said. Go on.
Okay, that's the assumption you make from what he said. But
Go on.
according to how I understood your statement, it was because he wanted to be a butler so bad that he wanted to do the best of his ability all the time. But also, also you said that you couldn't say he was the best butler he could have been because of how he carried himself.
Oh, did Justin say that?
I don't know who said it.
No, I don't remember saying that either.
Okay, you'll hear it in the tape. But
are your headphones on? All the way, like over your.
Is there a possibility that that's not what either of us said?
It's not what either of you said. There is
I think it's a strong possibility.
There is a possibility. There is a possibility.
I'm not even being facetious. I'm just wondering.
Okay, there is a possibility.
Baby girl, I'm wondering.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm done. I'm done. I am so done with today. And like after we finish recording, I'd like to have a conversation with you. Both of you. I'm just done. I'm so fucking done. So let's go.
Justin, what is your last character?
I'm done. Not joking.
Man. My heart was broken there for a second, man.
Alright, can I just say
tough.
In terms of being professional, fuck you very much, because I'm just gonna say it honestly. In terms of being
you interrupted me.
in terms of being
You
professional,
interrupted
I'm
me.
not gonna do anything. But you just mocked me when I just showed you a point that I was being vulnerable. So I'm just letting you know. So
I know you're looking
carry
at right
on.
now.
Say
We're
what
on
you need
split
to
screen
say.
right now.
Say again.
So who are you saying say again to? This is a split screen, guys. I don't know who we're talking to.
I'm talking to you. What did you say? I didn't hear you.
I said that I didn't know who he was talking to because we're on a split
I
screen.
don't know who he's talking to either. Nick, who are you talking to?
I was talking to both of you. Doesn't matter. Carry on.
Justin, your final character supporter, your last entry for your top 5 supporting characters in a TV series.
Again, off the top of my head, or what I can think about now, is Chitra Seti in Boardwalk Empire.
Bloody hell. These are shows I really want to watch as well, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, I mean, when he came
say
in the
his
show,
name again?
he changed, his name was, I think it was Giuseppe Rossetti. Chip Rossetti. His what's his real name?
Is that the wild one that just went off on everybody?
Yes. His real name is like Bobby something. Bobby Cannavale.
Are you catching any of this, Nicholas? 'Cause I'm not hearing him.
You're not hearing him.
Did you hear him say what you
Yeah,
just
I
said?
can hear Nick.
One, I'm familiar with the show, and 2, I can hear him. I don't know why you're not hearing him.
No, if you're hearing him, it's fine. Then it's coming through. I ain't
That's
catching
it, Bobby Cannavale. He was wicked. Yeah, he was wicked, man. Like when he came on, like the dynamic changed, like the story just changed and stuff, and it was just like ooh, and he was nuts, and it was wicked, and I enjoyed it a lot. And as a character, again coming into a big show like that, I think it must be quite difficult for a lot of supporting actors, especially when they have like key stories, you know. So yeah, I thought he was dope. Again, similar. I mean,
are you rating the show? Like, are you saying like the show
in that
is?
Show, to be fair,
Okay. So we should watch the show.
Yeah, Boardwalk Empire is a definite watch for me. Definitely, man.
Add it to your list, Bob. Sick Boom. I don't know what we're telling. Like, who are you?
Add what to my list?
I didn't say add it. Add it to your watch next list.
Oh, I've seen it.
Oh shit.
You haven't seen it.
I ain't no one that ain't seen it. I'm the one who's.
You have to watch children-friendly stuff.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I just need to wait till they go to bed, and then I can watch what I want because I'm a man.
What do you mean? Your children don't respect bedtime.
Hayden doesn't respect bedtime. Kyle and Jordan do respect bedtime. Khalil doesn't respect anything.
Alright, Superman's gonna do what Superman does.
Alright. I guess that's it.
Why are you laughing?
Oh, because the no show has been so clearly this is the end because everyone's done. I love you, and I'll see you all next time on Top 5. Peace! Say bye. Say bye.
Bye.
How you doing, man? Thanks for listening to us. Talk rubbish for an hour and a bit. And yeah, what we need you to do right now is pick up your device and let's look around and find that subscribe button. I appreciate that. Just click subscribe and share the episode wherever you think you see fit. You know, where your people are. Let your people see me and my people talk about our top 5 and tell me your top 5. Nice. Thank you.